click the link below. Silent Heroes. Oh, where am I? I'm on her. But go to Silent Heroes on Instagram. You know, I was rooting for Bronny. Still is rooting for Bronny. Like, for real. You know, because what's a father supposed to do when he have absolute power? You're supposed to put your child in position to be successful. And it's not an okie doke. I supported the man. You know, because if I was in the same position, I would do the same thing. Right? My question is, he's not good enough. How is Bronny not, I'm going to answer this though, but how is Bronny not good enough? Your father is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA, 21 years, child prodigy, never been injured, knows how to take care of his body, has the resources, has had a podcast that I absolutely adored, loved it. I've been nothing. Check my conversations with Stephen A. Smith on my platform and Jason Whitlock. I think LeBron James, in the position that he's in, has been an extraordinary example of what a man should do. You know, I didn't say black man, I said man, you know. And, but I'm gonna say something, and I want you to understand where I'm coming from. LeBron James has been an absentee father. He's on the road 9 months out of the year. So how is he getting the information if they're not in the gym going through it? And I'm not using this to compare LeBron versus anybody. But when you see guys like Carmelo Anthony in the gym training his son on a jab step, you see Kobe training his daughter. You see, I'm not comparing. These are examples because I don't want to make this A versus B. I'm saying this to exclamate my point about fathers got to be there, man. You know, you can pay for all the resources in the world, but when you're not present and you have the ability to put your child in that position to be successful and he's not prepared, it's the father's fault because the father had the power. And when you got guys like Gilbert Arenas, his son is going to be a first-round pick. The Barnes twins, I think they're going to have a great high school career. They'll play in college. You got to be home with the kids, man. You got to be home. Gilbert Arenas, I watch his podcast, and they get up 5:30 in the morning, work out, then they do the second workout. And I mean, it's just beautiful to see them grow together. And Matt Barnes, I saw a picture of him today coaching his son in Peach Jam, I believe. It's beautiful. I know LeBron James coached his team last year at Peach Jam. I get it. I respect it. But when your son, and when you're not having dinner and y'all not talking about your day at the dinner table, then going to the gym or going to the gym before dinner, when dad ain't there, when his physical presence ain't there, you don't maximize your child's ability. Now, I understand this is capitalism. I understand we are the leaders of the household financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally. I respect all that. But when you working and you don't come home at night for various reasons, whether you're going out of town and you have a great job like LeBron, or you're a cheater, or you just don't go home, or maybe you're divorced, or there's various reasons why a father doesn't come home consistently every night. When you don't come home, your child doesn't absorb what it takes to survive and be great in this world, because every man has the ability to be a great father. I see it every day in the gym. There's tons of great fathers that I'm fortunate enough to help out and their kids and their basketball careers. They help out in the training, and it's just beautiful, man. And I don't know if he got the dog in him. I'm being honest. I don't know if he has that dog in him. I don't know. And when I say I'm genuinely rooting for him, genuinely, because I like the successes of father and sons. But the reality is LeBron is an absentee father. And it's sad, man, that you can be so great and financially provide and do everything right. Do most things right, because you can't do everything right and then say you're wrong here. When you do many things right, man, it's so powerful when the father comes home. It's so powerful when the father doesn't have to work on days where his child needs him. I root for success of father and son. So this video is really hits home for me, because you guys know I'm on this journey with Lincoln, and Lincoln loves basketball, and thank God he chose basketball, for my sake, and I want Lincoln to have a great high school basketball career. Simple, and that time we spent is going to make him a great husband. It's going to accelerate his dogness. It's going to accelerate his ISO focus, accelerate his emotional maturation. It's going to accelerate all these things, man. And LeBron maybe thought LeBron is like every parent, including myself. You believe your child is better than they really are. Every parent thinks it. Simply the truth. And I know that. When I coach kids, I know that. So I listen, and I just listen to them. I don't critique them or anything like that. I just say, here's the things we need to work on. Simple as that. And I think every parent falls short in that category, and thinking their child is better than what they really are. That's fair. Also, but there is a difference between a parent that believes their child is a little bit better or a lot better, because when you believe your child is a little bit better, they have flaws. And that's why you're in the gym with them every day and not paying for a trainer, you know what I mean? Or man, this blows, man, because Bronny, damn. Anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a wonderful evening. But LeBron James' job is the reason why Bronny isn't that good. And guess what? We got to hope that Bryce follows. Man, it's tough, man. It's tough, but that's the truth, man. And my last thing is, Chris Paul got to make that decision now. Yeah, he signed with the San Antonio Spurs for $11 million. And his son is starting high school. His son has a hell of a ceiling. He has great instincts. I've seen him play one time thus far. He has a chance to be a hell of a player. But if daddy's not there, when you just send him to the trainer, and he doesn't have that that tremble when he comes home, that male voice, because daddy's on the road, it's tough. Daddy's filming a commercial. Daddy's doing stuff for Nike. Daddy's doing stuff for Beats. Daddy's doing stuff for State Farm. It's tough, and these are just balance. These are just things you got to do to balance, man. And I don't fault them, because you don't know this going in. Because as a man, you're taught to provide, make as much money as possible, be respectful publicly, So I get all of that. But for real, if LeBron James is gone half the year, not coming home for half the year because of his job, because of his profession of choice, not because he's a terrible person, I want to make that clear. Regardless, he's not coming home. And I think that's that's one of the major atoms, ATOM, not ADAM, like Adam and Eve. One of the major atoms why Bronny James don't have that dog and isn't that good. Because LeBron James got that dog. I seen him at Boston Garden. I seen him in Game 7. Game 6 or Game 7, you know, I seen it. When Ray Allen hit that 3 in the fourth quarter, he turned it over. I seen him score 25 points in a row. Brian got that dog. His son doesn't. And that's tough, you know. So anyways, man, it's like, you know, it's just bad, man, when you genuinely root for the man and you want the father and son combo, but when you have these facts that are very substantial and they have great impact, and hopefully this is a video for, you know, that can help fathers moving forward. Y'all have a great day. Peace.